3 months later, he died, having been in a coma due to the injuries he received while in custody. Now, GSOC investigated this killing, and GSOC came up with no problems found. GSOC are currently investigating the killing of George Nkencho, and I can predict what their findings will probably be. Are you happy, Taoiseach, that Gardaí investigating Gardaí, particularly when it involves a death in their custody, is sufficient? And will you support me in calling for a public inquiry into the death of Terence Wheelock 16 years later, because in the last couple of weeks the family have acquired new evidence, including the cord from his tracksuit that he allegedly choked himself with? Will you please now support the idea, the notion, the call for a public inquiry into this death and indeed into the death of George Nkencho? This is very important to us having faith in the Gardaí Síochána and to understanding that Gardaí investigating Gardaí is not sufficient.
Again, I think we need to, and I think these are very difficult situations for families concerned and so forth. I don't accept your assertion that GSOC is not independent. I mean, it's chaired by an independent chairperson, Chief Justice, not Chief Justice, sorry, but a judge. You know, if we keep on, one of the difficulties we have, everything right now, it seems to me, if say GSOC investigates or HEQA investigates in health, if their report isn't satisfactory or doesn't find what people believe or deputies or senators believe should be found out, or people might have a preconceived view as to what happened, we can't have a public inquiry every single time after we have statutory agencies established which are independent. That we really have to work out a system in this country. Thankfully,
we don't have that many deaths in custody.
No, I'm not talking about I'm not just talking about deaths in custody. I'm talking generally across the board.
Well, I am.
I'd say we have a number of inquiries underway right now. Every year, every month in here, someone wants a public inquiry into something, but they're extraordinarily long.
We can't have a lengthy debate on this important matter.
And sometimes the results are never satisfactory anyway to those who seek the inquiries. So there's a challenge here. Well, I'm trying to be fair, and I think we need to engage on this. Otherwise, it's the easiest thing in the world for people to come in and call for a public inquiry for every, But GSOC is independent, or do you think it's not? So should we abolish it?
No, I think when there's a death in the custody of the
deputies, there's no provision here to have across the chamber conversation.
Properly, of course it should be, and by an independent body. Sorry.
Good God, would people please have some regard to the proper processes? The regional group is definitely...